everyone, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad you found me, and if you're back to watch some more Supernatural with me, I'm glad you found your way back. So I'm here today to watch Supernatural Season 1, Episode 7, Hookman. This is, it's a good episode. It's not my favorite in the first season. I find it a little bit slow, but having said that, the Hookman is a cool urban legend. I know I grew up hearing the stories and the little ghost stories of, you know, the hook scraping on the car and all those things, which were, you know, so it's cool to see the supernatural take on it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's been a while since I've watched this one. Again, it's not a favorite, so I don't rewatch it as often as some others, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching it again with you guys, and let's get into it.
So?
Damn, girl, he's not gonna know what hit him.
I'll see you later.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's nothing you wouldn't do. It's true. I thought we were going to the party.
Well, we
Put your hook away, please. What'd you just say?
Hey, I mean it.
What was that?
I don't know.
That's a horrifying sound. Why would you get out of the car? Such an idiot.
What the hell?
Rich, let's go!
Well, not now. Missed your chance to go.
Rich, where are you?
Rich is dead, so just get in the driver's seat and drive on your 2 flat tires. Get out of there.
Okay. Okay.
Why are you leaving the car? What is wrong with the car? Stay in the car. I never understand that. Like, yikes. Horrifying. Yuck. But like, yeah, like she was clearly running away, so you're leaving Rich anyway. Leave Rich and go in the car. Why would you run out of the car?
So, anything?
I had him check the FBI's missing persons data bank.
It's funny because this is actually the 3rd episode they filmed. They filmed the pilot and Wendigo, and then this one, which this scene kind of
News item out of
tells you when you watch, like, because they're talking about trying to find John still. That would have made way more sense if Hookman came right after Wendigo, but
The sole eyewitness whose name has been withheld is quoted as saying the attacker was invisible.
is this Quiet Riot? I can't remember who does this song. Bang Ya Head. I can't remember who does this. I'll have to look it up after.
We're your fraternity brothers from Ohio. We're new in town, transfers.
Definitely look like frat guys.
Who are you?
We're your new roommates.
Do me a favor. Get my back. Big game today.
He's the artist. Things he can do with a brush.
Just somebody. Lori Sorensen.
Oh.
Who's Lori Sorensen? You missed a spot. Just down there in the back.
Lori's a freshman. She's a local. Super hot. And get this. She's a reverend's daughter.
Wow.
We should reflect on what this tragedy means to us as a church.
Smooth. Very smooth.
Lori, I know this has been hard, but you are allowed to have fun.
It was like a week ago that my dude I was dating was literally ripped up and hung upside down above our car, and you're just like, you gotta have fun. Okay.
My name is Sam. This is my brother, Dean.
Hi.
We just transferred here to the university.
This is Sam and Dean. They're new students.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I must say that was an inspiring sermon.
The last like 6 seconds we caught of it.
Listen, we're new in town, actually, and looking for a church group.
Looking for a church group.
Well, they don't have a lot to go on. I think they blame me for that.
What do you mean?
My story. I was so scared, I guess I was seeing things.
The bloody body suspended upside down over the car.
Bloody body suspended, that sounds like...
Yeah, I know, the Hookman legend.
That's one of the most famous urban legends ever. You don't think that we're dealing with the Hookman?
Every urban legend has a source. Well, maybe the Hookman isn't a man at all. What if it's some kind of spirit? Hey, check this out. 1862, a preacher named Jacob Carnes was arrested for murder. Looks like he was so angry over the red light district in town that one night he killed 13 prostitutes. Right
Charming.
here, some of the others suspended upside down from the limbs of trees as a warning against sins of the flesh.
But not murder.
Get this, the murder weapon? Looks like the preacher lost his hand in an accident. Had it replaced with a silver hook.
Look where all this happened.
9 Mile Road.
Same place where the frat boy was killed.
Nice job, Dr. Bankman.
Who is Dr. Bankman? I have no idea who that is. Have to look that up. It's a reference to something, I imagine. Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light? That's creepy. And him like standing behind the door is real creepy too.
If it is a spirit, buckshot won't do much good.
Yeah. Rock salt.
Salt being a spirit deterrent.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You and Dad think of this?
I told you. You don't have to be a college graduate. You're a genius.
Love that the salt rounds is like a new idea for them.
Put the gun down now! Now! Put your hands behind your head. Wait. Okay. Now get on your knees. Come on, do it. On your knees. Now get out of your bellies. Come on, do it.
He had the gun.
So creepy. That's a lot of blood.
Oh my God.
Talked the sheriff down to a fine, dude. I'm Matlock.
But how?
Told him you were a dumbass pledge and that we were hazing you.
What about the shotgun?
I said that you were hunting ghosts and that spirits are repelled by rock salt. You know, typical Hell Week prank.
He believed you?
Well, you look like a dumbass pledge. Dude, sorority girls. Think we'll see a naked pillow fight? Nah.
Definitely happens all the time. Naked pillow fights it's just nature. It's just what goes on when women get together. For sure. Doofus.
Oh, sorry. Hey, be quiet. Be quiet. You be quiet.
Love it. They're such brothers. You be quiet. You be quiet.
Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light? That's right out of the legend.
Yeah, that's classic Hookman, all right. It's definitely a spirit.
Yeah. I've never smelled ozone this strong before.
Also not a thing that comes back. That spirits leave behind a scent of ozone.
Does that look familiar to you? It's the same symbol. Seems like it is the spirit of Jacob Carnes.
All right, well, let's find the dude's grave, salt and burn the bones, and put him down.
After execution, Jacob Carnes was laid to rest in Old North Cemetery in an unmarked grave.
1932, clergyman arrested for murder. 1967, seminarian held in hippie rampage.
There's a pattern here. In both
Hippie
cases, the suspect was a man.
What's the connection to Lori?
A man of religion who openly preaches against immorality. Except, maybe this time, instead of saving the whole town, he's just trying to save his only daughter.
You should keep an eye on Lori tonight.
What about you?
I'm gonna go see if I can find that unmarked grave.
The disappointment is real. You know his eyelashes are incredibly long when they create shadows? You can see the shadow of them on like the bridge of his nose. It's insane. It seems unfair. Most women would die for those eyelashes. He just has them. Is that technically an unmarked grave? There's a mark on it. There's a cross. I guess it just means that his name and like birth and death date aren't on it.
That's it. Next time, I get to watch the cute girl's house.
We get Dean in one layer. The fandom always jokes about the fact that we hardly ever see them outside of like 4 layers of clothing. So like a single layer, they might as well be naked. You always have like t-shirts and plaid shirts and sometimes another layer and a jacket and like look, like even there Sam has like 3 layers on. It's ridiculous. So Dean in a t-shirt is...
What are you doing here?
I thought it was weird you were sitting on my lawn.
I'm keeping an eye on the place. I was worried.
About me?
Yeah, sorry.
I think you're sweet. Which is probably why you should run away from me as fast as you can.
Why would you say that?
It's like I'm cursed or something. People around me keep dying.
Goodbye, preacher.
I heard you guys fighting before.
He's seeing a woman. A married woman. I just found out. It's like on one hand, you know, just do what you want and be happy. But he taught me, raised me to believe that if you do something wrong, you will get punished. Sam?
Lori, I can't.
That someone you lost?
Lori, come inside, please.
I'll come in when I'm ready.
Yikes. That looks painful. Surprised the heck out of me the first time because I really did think it was him that was doing it. And so I was like, oh, well, maybe not. And I actually thought it was him. I thought, because they were like, oh, you know, he's doing it, he doesn't even realize he's doing it. I actually thought he realized he was doing it and was doing it on purpose, but obviously not.
Oh, it's all right. I'm with him. That's my brother. Hey, brother.
Smile. Hey, brother.
Wait, why didn't you torch the bones?
What are you talking about? I did.
You should... And that's not all. I don't think the spirit is latching onto the Reverend.
Well, yeah, the guy wouldn't send the hook man after himself.
I think it's latching onto Lori. You must have missed something.
No, I burned everything in that coffin.
Did you get the hook?
The hook? So like the bones, the hook is the source of his power.
So if we find the hook, we stop the hook man. St. Barnabas, donations, 1862. Received silver-handled hook from state penitentiary. Reforged. They melted it down. Made it into something else.
I gotta everything that even looks silver.
Understood. Sorry.
Lori,
What are you doing here?
what is it?
I've read in the Bible about avenging angels.
Trust me, this guy, he's no angel.
I killed Rich, Taylor too. I nearly killed my father.
Oops, oops, oops. Don't say those things.
I see it now. They didn't deserve to be punished. I do.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. That was a very cool effect.
You okay?
Fantabulous. Here goes Sam into another bookshelf. Love that too. It's a cool little, like, they've worked together for so long, they just know, like, it's like an instinctual partnership,
Lori,
right?
where did you get that chain?
My father gave it to me.
Where'd your dad get it?
He said it was a church heirloom. He gave it to me when I started school.
Is it silver?
Yes!
Ow. That probably hurt a little on her neck. Don't look at the scraping. Take the thing and run. Don't watch him scraping. Also enjoyable, although I can only see the blooper now when I watch that. But that was a cool little move. Melty, melty. Close. Ow, my arm.
Listen, you and your brother. Oh, don't worry. We're leaving town.
It's like I've heard it before. I get it. Get into my damn town. Yep. We're gone.
I still don't know what happened, but I do know you saved my life. My father's too.
Thank you.
It's sweet how much Dean wants Sam to be happy.
We could stay?
Bye bye, baby. And babies. Enjoyable. Alrighty. So that was Hookman. Like I said, not a favorite of mine. I do find it fairly slow. But it, you know, there's still good parts. It's good to see Sam sort of very, very briefly and not very in depth, obviously, but you know, talking to Lori just a little about, you know, what he's going through with Jess and you know, admitting that he lost someone and it's still hurting him, which obviously it would be. But yeah, so that's good. I enjoy that, and you know, I enjoy there's some silliness between the brothers, which I always enjoy, and yeah, so it's a good episode. It's decent, you know, for a kind of Monster of the Week season 1 episode. But yeah, so not a whole lot to say about it. It was good. I enjoyed watching it again. Like I said, I like the Hookman legend, and I enjoy what they did with it here. That, you know, that they gave it some backstory and sort of explained where the Hookman was coming from, and what his, like, who he was, which that was cool too. I like that little background on him. So yeah, I enjoyed that, and I will be back in the next episode to watch Bugs, which is kind of universally assumed to be the worst episode by the fandom. But I don't agree with that. I have 2 other episodes that I dislike much, much more. There's only 2 episodes actually in the entire series that I actively dislike. Like, just cannot stand. Well, I'm sure you can guess at least one of them, because I feel like it's if the fandom, when the fandom talks about the episodes they don't like, it's either Bugs or this one. And then but yeah, there's 2 other ones that I'm not a big fan of, and that I dislike more than Bugs. Not a big fan of Bugs, but there are good things in it. There's good things between the brothers in it and stuff, so I can deal with Bugs. But that one's coming up next week, so yay. But yeah, if you want to see full-length early reactions, you can come on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description below. And yeah, come on over and chat with us, and hope to see you there. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Bye.